Whoa. What? Howdy there, Murdoch here, and we're back in this video with a fan mail video, I guess. Also a gaming haul. All my recent pickups for the last 2 or 3 months, maybe 4 months. I got some really cool things and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you. So first things first, I suppose, because normally you do the first thing first, no matter what that first thing is. We're going to do the fan mail. This is from the legendary J-Man, who I consider to be my second largest fan on YouTube. And it was really cool of him to send me this package, and I'm pretty sure I know what's inside of here. But knowing him, it wouldn't be totally surprising if he was just trolling me somehow. I'm pretty sure I know what's inside, so let's rip it open. Yeah, this is a pretty dope thing to receive. So the legendary J-Man sent me the limited collector's edition for Halo Wars 2. This is actually a really cool set. Wait, oh, I thought it was for Halo Wars 2. No, this is for the first Halo Wars. I'm an idiot. I guess I was on Halo Wars 2 because that's the recent release. This is still very cool. I already own Halo Wars, but this is the Steelbook collector's edition for Halo Wars. And I think it comes with a bunch of extra content here, so I already have the game. So it's cool to actually get the Steelbook. Super stoked on that. This is a really cool gift. Nice. Thank you, Jay. That was very nice of you. Moving right along. I'm not exactly sure where I want to start. I've just been picking up some retro games here and there, mostly retro games. And I figured why not do a little bit of a haul video to kind of show you what I've been picking up. It's predominantly a swath of Xbox 360, and Super NES stuff. As I possibly said in my Dreamcast controller, vlog, pickup, whatever video that was, I've been kind of bitten by the retro gaming bug again, and I've been really into collecting things, and it's really satisfying because in a lot of cases you can get some of the very best games that were ever made for really cheap. Now granted, obviously with retro gaming and collecting, tons of games are incredibly highly priced and almost not even accessible if you're just sort of a regular person like me. In total, I have around 20 games here I've picked up that I just wanted to share with you really quickly, and a couple like accessories and merchandise type stuff. So let's do it. So I suppose I'm going to start with the least exciting things first, which are games for the Xbox 360. Great console, I really love it. If I really thought about it, the 360 is probably my top 3 favorite consoles of all time. But in terms of the games, not as exciting because they're still fairly fresh, but we're going to go through them really quickly. So the first game I got here is The Witcher 2, the Silver Box Edition. I got this for Daisy, Gears of War 2 and 3. These games were very popular, they sold a ton of copies, and so used right now, you know, super cheap. $3 for Gears of War 2, $5 for Gears of War 3. Next up, we have a copy of The Saboteur. This is an awesome game. It should appeal to anybody who likes Assassin's Creed. Great game. I really look forward to replaying it. Next up, a game I haven't played yet, but I love Westerns. Gun. This game was released on both the 360 and the original Xbox. It just seemed like a pretty cool game. I love Westerns, and I figured, you know, it'd be kind of cool to get more Westerns for my various consoles. And finally, for the 360, got the collector's edition for Devil May Cry 4. I really like the franchise. I have the 3 games for PlayStation 2. This was the collector's edition. I saw that it was going for between 15 and 20 on eBay. I got this for 10 at the shop. Feel pretty good about it. We're going to break up the Microsoft monotony with some cartridges. We're going to start with Mario Party 2 for the N64. This is the best Mario Party. Matter of fact, this is one of the most fun games of all time. This was actually a gift. I look forward to having a game night with this. Thanks, Bananas. I really appreciate it. The next 4 games I have here are for the Super NES, my favorite console of all time. First game I have here is Hook. It just looked like a really fun, kind of traditional adventure, platformer-esque sort of game. The next game I got is Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow, which is essentially Donald Duck as a ninja out of this world, which is a kind of ethereal looking, like, platformer suspense game. I don't know if there's a puzzle element to it, but it looks really cool. It ends up on a lot of lists of, some of the best Super NES games of all time. And I really love games like Limbo and Inside and stuff like that. And this looks like it sort of captures that feel just a little bit. So looking forward to playing this game. And now the game I've actually played, I never owned a copy myself, but I felt like I needed to have it because it's an essential on the console, which is Super Mario Kart. I haven't played a whole lot of the Mario Karts really after the GameCube. But this one really still stands up to me. A lot of fun, so I'm happy to have it in the collection. I'm pretty sure this package contains a PlayStation 2 game, so I had to give some PlayStation love. I often say my PlayStation is just my Final Fantasy machine, and there's a lot of truth to that. But let's open this package and see what we got. Make sure it is the item I think it is, because that'd be weird and kind of embarrassing if it wasn't. The Collector's Edition for Final Fantasy 12. This is one I missed, and I want to have all the core games for Final Fantasy. Alright, we're going to finish off the retro games with the original Xbox. So I got some really great games here for super cheap. Some of them were just to kind of fill in holes. Some of them were games that I think were sort of at least semi-essential to the console. We're going to start with both the Oddworld games for the original Xbox. They were exclusives to the console. This was a launch title. Got both these games in a set of 2 for $7. So that's a pretty sweet deal right there. They're both considered to be very solid games. So Oddworld games. I picked up a copy of Cell Damage, which was to replace the one from, childhood or whatever. Another game just to kind of fill in a hole. Once again, Max Payne also made my top 10 favorite games for the original Xbox. I paid just $4 for this. I'm not the biggest BioWare fan like a lot of people, but Jade Empire, this is the limited edition version. I paid just $7 for it. Red Dead Revolver. I've played Red Dead Redemption. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's spectacular, and I'm a huge Western fan, so I had to have it. And finally, as far as games go, this is a new game. It's the Collector's Edition, or what do they call it? The 6th Edition? Whatever. 6th Edition for Little Nightmares, which is a indie game for the Xbox One. Well, it's also, I believe, probably for everything. But yeah, it comes with a cool figure. This is a really cool, creepy-looking game. Very ethereal, very just atmospheric looking. I haven't played it yet. It's still sealed. I'm really looking forward to, because once again, I love games like Limbo and Inside, and this definitely looks like it's in that same vein. And yeah, I really want to play it. It's not really that much more expensive than the digital version, but this is a cool physical copy with the figure that I get to keep. I like owning things. I don't feel like I own something when I own something digitally, right? But yeah, excited to play this game. And finally, my 2 last pickups I have here, I have a third party. I haven't actually used it yet. I got this because I thought it looked like a good option for fighting games on the PlayStation, but the more I handle this D-pad, I really just don't know if it's going to be. And the other controller, which I was mega excited about, which I did a whole video around, is my yellow Dreamcast controller I just picked up. It's the controller you saw me playing in the intro of this video. I'm just really excited to get it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, that's pretty much everything I've gotten over the last 2 to 4 months. I know it looks like I picked up a lot of games, it looks like I probably spent a ton of money, but that's not really the case, and that's one of the cool things about retro gaming sometimes. I got, I think, 17 retro games there, and I think I spent somewhere in the ballpark of $150 over like a 4-month span. And if you do the math on that, that's less than $9 a game for some of the best games of all time for some of those various consoles, or at least games that look really fun and exciting to play. That's very satisfying, or can be very satisfying about collecting for retro consoles and stuff like that, because you're still going to play some of the very best games of all time, and in a lot of cases, you can pay basically nothing. Gears of War 2 was a $3 game, so you got to be pretty happy about that. So yeah, that's just some of my recent pickups. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think anything is particularly cool or exciting. And also, if you collect games, let me know what you like collecting. What consoles do you like collecting for? What types of games do you like collecting? Let me know your thoughts down below. I really appreciate you checking out this video. And if you liked it though, go ahead and hit that like button. If you'd like to see more videos revolving around gaming, sketches, reviews, silly stuff, unboxings, whatever else I'm doing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. As I always say, it makes me feel like I accomplished something, but otherwise, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!